Hello and welcome to day 2 of the 2022 Rugby World Cup Sevens. It's the quest to be the world's best here on the shores of Cape Town, South Africa. 27 years ago, after Nelson Mandela and the Rainbow Nation won the Rugby World Cup, it's Cape Town Stadium that plays host to the 8th edition of the 7's World Cup.
For the men's, New Zealand, Argentina, Ireland, South Africa, France, Australia, Samoa, Fiji.
The man from Canterbury over the top to Molia. Crowd might have thought it was forward, but he will just stretch his legs, spin it inside to Scott Curry, and there's the response from New Zealand.
New Zealand take their chance shooting Molia. I thought he could have finished it himself, but he decides he knows how important it is to score under the post and get that conversion.
Mugabe Black, they decide to kick New Zealand, but that's been charged down by Matthias Osadze. But it's loose. It's gone backwards, says the referee. We play on. Here's Leo. That could have gone anywhere. Leo, great carry from Moses Leo. He's over the halfway line. Gonzalez is on the chase. Leo changes direction and he will score. Moses Leo, injured in the first half, comes up with a quite brilliant play in the second.
Mental toughness, that's what Moses Leo has got. Look at him here, the young kid. Absolute box office, this one.
Those 2 tries for New Zealand were just enough. They've beaten Argentina by 12 points to 5.
France looking to step on the outside with the Reva. He offers a nice switch as Barak cuts back in. Oh, the one-handed take. Oh, it's a gift! Patterson will take this in for the first score of the game. And the Aussie Sevens do the damage at the halftime break.
Well, that was all over the shop for 30 seconds. Some monster collisions coming in.
Verandamu spots a gap. Barak goes on the outside. JP Barak. Lovely bit of skill. Perez is there. A French wave. Lovely pass on the inside. And again they go. I don't know what the question is, but France is the answer. And the captain dives in. Polan Reva. What a team they have been. Up by 7-5. Maurice, a long bottom. Long bottom! He's like a match and he'll burn you every time, Will Maurice. Australia continue their fine form. They come from a land down under and you can feel the thunder. They will go into the Rugby World Cup Sevens semi-final. And they've won 14 points to 5 against France.
What an addition here to the coverage. Oh! Stunning line inside, coming hard. Rathaku is unstoppable, totally committed on a set-piece move from the Fijians, and they get their second try.
He ran almost over the try line, so excited was he wasn't going to stop. And just look at the pace. No one at the back to cover, and if there was, it was going to be a tough foot race to catch him.
Look at the grin on his face. Kamanyeli Rathaku knows that's a key try. Mati ships it out wide, 2-on-1. They won't need the second one. Mothanatagi off the bench. The 32-year-old is no stranger to the try line from 10 meters out like that. Look at him on the moves. 6'4" and moving fast.
Here's McNulty, a little show from him. Conroy, that scrum half, Jordan Conroy. Couple of playmakers from South Africa, Davids and Brown on him, and Roach arrives and the door opens. No one at pillar or post for South Africa. And Roach, having overcooked the kickoff, he ends up with the first try.
I'll tell you what, there was some sharp play right across the board from Ireland. The attack was so good, what they did, but the secret was the clean out at the rucks. It was so good from Ireland, zero space, and it gave clean ball for this guy Roach to get it started.
Grobela. JC Pretorius has spilt the ball now. Giving possession back to Ireland again, and here's Jordan Conroy, and he, like an arrow, is through the South African defence. They've scored again. Conroy for Ireland, but off the back of another South African error. I'm not sure I've ever seen JC Pretorius drop the ball cold like that in a game of rugby sevens. The hosts have been bundled out here unceremoniously by the Ireland Sevens. They have been excellent. They're through to the semi-finals. They have won this one by 24 points to 14. Here's the two draws as they look now then. Wow, look at that. South Africa are gone out of the championship draw. It'll be New Zealand v Ireland in men's semi-final number 1, and then series champions Australia against double Olympic champions Fiji in semi-final number 2.